The research is centered around Namibia's tourism industry post-COVID-19, attempts of bouncing back, gradual recovery, and transformation. The main idea is to see whether there is room to go back to normal after 2 years of COVID-19 induced disruptions, or to adapt to new ways of doing things after lessons learned during the pandemic.
Obviously, we have a lot of tour operators. My understanding is that small tour groups and a lot of self-drive, so people who do not want a tour guide, they want their route to be perhaps planned out for them, but they don't need somebody local to come with them. Somebody I know in the tourism industry recently told me, he's been getting calls from tour guides saying, we need jobs, we would like jobs, please. I hear the tourism industry is doing better. And he said, well, yeah, but they're all many of those new customers are doing self-drive, which of course, is unfortunate for those employees or those service people delivering that kind of service, and either they have to find another, spot in, or they have to try something else.
Transformation in the tourism industry needs to be considered into two contexts, namely national and international transformation trends. This must be done by drawing a forecast on wider implications of the pandemic on Africa, as well as the future outlook on Namibia's industry, looking at the short, medium, and long-term national and international trends and developments.
There is a concern here, especially for us, for low vaccination rates. I don't think I need to say that much about it, but Namibia, and this is something that all the tourism representatives were quite concerned about, and said, it's a big disincentive for potential tourists seeing, we only have, I think it's about 16% now of our population vaccinated. There's been a drive by the tourism industry, by big players especially, to sort of improve that and at least get most of their staff vaccinated, which I think is positive. But unfortunately, this doesn't have to seem to translate into a wider kind of national impact, which is very unfortunate and might still, like Graham said, if there's another wave, might catch us out.
The tourism industry suffered a massive blow due to travel restrictions such as border closures and lockdowns. The Hosea Kutako International Airport was closed for 5 months from March to August in 2020, depriving the country the much-needed revenue generation from international arrivals and imports by air. As a result of this, travel and passenger transportation services lost $3.2 billion in 2020. The International Monetary Fund foresees serious consequences for Africa as many African countries face high debts while the COVID-19 crisis has depleted funds with few resources left to build economies. Among the challenges faced by Namibia is the shrinking government budget for tourism and environment. Timo Andreas, NBC News, Windhoek.